All right, so what does the market want to see from the midterm elections? Jeff Bush is back with us. He is a partner at the Washington Update, and he joins us now with his thoughts. Good to see you back with us, Jeff. Welcome.
Thank you, Sue.
You make the point that, in your opinion, the markets have priced in a Democratic House win. If that is the case, what has the market not priced in right now? What might surprise the market a bit?
Well, I think there are two potential surprises. One, that the Republicans would actually maintain control of the House, and I think we'd see an immediate relief rally. But at some point, the market's going to remember that there are some systemic issues that we have to deal with. Rising interest rates, the tariff discussion, trade wars, and the like, which will tamp that rally down a little bit.
Clearly, the economy's in good shape, Jeff. Unemployment, growth, you name it. Does that resonate with voters right now, in your view? In other words, does the president have coattails that will extend into the House and Senate campaigns this season?
Where the coattails exist, I think they exist very long coattails. The problem is those coattails are not universally across the country, which is very common for a president in his first midterm election. So in Texas, for example, I think those coattails do exist. We saw some very interesting polling today that showed that 86% of Texans believe the president is doing the right thing and following the right policies. And you have to believe that's going to be very beneficial to Ted Cruz and the Republicans in the House in Texas.
You've made the point, you said, when you talk to people and you go out and you talk to institutions, that depending on the outcome of the midterms, that the president will find himself at a crossroads. What do you mean by that, and how do you think he will react to it?
Well, that's exactly what we're talking about. The president, after the election, at some point, he'll have to face the fact that he is at a crossroads, assuming the Democrats do take the House. And I think he has a choice at that point. He can double down on the Republican all-base strategy that he's used over the last 2 years, or he could pivot to a 1996 Bill Clinton-esque type of return and to try to get something done. If he does go the direction of trying to get something done, I think the most likely candidate there would be an infrastructure program under the guise of a jobs deal. If he decides to go the all-base Republican strategy, that's where I think he would double down on tariffs, really ramp up the discussion around immigration, because tariffs and trade are the one areas that President Trump has a tremendous amount of authority.
However, if the House goes back to the Democrats, what do you think that does to his strategy on trade and tariffs and so forth?
Well, again, the president has a lot of authority as it relates to tariffs and so forth, so he can continue down that road. That's why I believe if he does go that all-base Republican strategy, that we could see a redoubling of the president's efforts in that space. Where we could see some trimming of the president's agenda, obviously, would be tax reform. That's going to be off the table at the moment the Democrats win the House and are installed in January.
Jeff, thank you so much. Appreciate it. Jeff Bush with the Washington Update.
Thank you.